Hello everybody and welcome to Magicka. In the last episode we tackled chapter 3 and the game started getting a bit harder, but we managed to pull through. And we beat the boss without destroying any houses, and as a reward we got an M60. So let's continue.
Saving the village of Dunderhead earned the wizards a carriage ride to Havenir, where the good king awaited them at the end of their journey. And just as they reached the city gates, the first snowflake fell.
Okay. See us there with our M60. Alright. Now, the first thing I want to do in this chapter, if you look over here, there is a spell book. Tornado. So, tornado is earth, steam, water, steam. So, DQ, oops, DQF, double, sorry, earth, QF, QF, and hit space, and we have a tornado. If you don't have a rock shield on, it will knock you back. So it's good against things that are small, like goblins. See, the guards are getting well, that guard is getting thrown around a bit. And before we go and talk to these guards, let's just run over here, and we have the moose. So that should be the fourth moose we have. What have these guys got to say?
Ah, Panadair here. Biped Portendair. Ragnar Ragnar.
Okay, it's starting to snow. Alright. Keep missing that out. There we go. Now, first secret, if you mouse over this thing here, it is a weapon. Thank you, Fairy. Couldn't see what that was. This is the Molnar. A hammer infused with the power of thunder. Medium physical, it's slow, and lightning strikes on the target you hit. So, the M60 is a great weapon, but I think I'm going to be sticking to the Molnar for now. So, example of what it does, it's like a mace, so it's slow, and thunder strikes where it hits. This is a great weapon if you haven't got one already, and if you missed the M60, I highly recommend this. So everyone knows who we are. Alright, simple enough, but just for shits and giggles. Whee! Whoa, what was that? City's really going down the tubes. Indeed it is. Alright, there's another secret here. We have to go over here. There's a door, if you can see it if we light it up a bit. There's also a wardrobe. If we open the wardrobe up, there is a staff in here, along with a dead wizard, I think. Yeah, there's a dead wizard in there. Now this staff is the shield staff. Sometimes a good defense is the best defense. Passive ability increases the rate at which shields are boosted, and the active ability immediately casts a self-shield. I'll explain what it is when we get out of this inn. Alright, so if we have a shield and hit space, it'll go up a lot faster with this staff. And if we hit middle mouse button, it'll put one straight on us, which isn't that helpful, seeing as we can just use E and do the same thing, but let's just kill these goblins. Whoa. Did not see that. Should probably get my rock shield up. Get the Molnar back. Doesn't matter if you kill the guards. Goblins are still as weak as usual, although they do have a bit more health in this chapter. What's this? It's an orc. Now orcs are very strong and have a lot of health. If you make them wet, they'll just dry themselves by shaking. They're like a dog. So if you're gonna make them wet, make sure you do it quickly and attack quickly, otherwise they're just gonna dry themselves off. So here I'm just using Steam, Lightning, Arcane Steam, and it's killing them pretty easily. And blow those guys up. Yeah, sure. Let's just go to the king. Some more orcs over here. Let him kill this guy, see how he does. Or not. So I just exploded him. See how effective this is. Doesn't almost kill, does about half damage. Alright, there's a secret here as well. There's a warhammer sitting on the floor here. It's not a great weapon, so, well, if you haven't got a great melee weapon, pick it up, but the mauler is a lot better. Trap. Okay. We can handle this. And we killed the guard. Out of our way, goblins. Fun fact, if you kill this captain, he'll drop an axe, like the one the captain gave us in chapter 1 after killing the troll. Wasn't very good. Okay. Finish these guys off. Never save the king time. You have some great lines. So this is one of Grimnir's disciples. They'll shoot rocks with water on them. I'll show you what it is. It's basically this. And it'll push you around to make you wet, so you want to be careful of that. They'll also heal their allies with rock and healing. They'll shoot single lines of arcane to attack you, like that. Then they have a lot of HP, so don't take them too kindly. Good tactic is to put a shield up and make them hit themselves. Whoop. And they also use lightning and arcane together sometimes. As for a weakness, they don't exactly have a weakness, just use a combination of spells and try and get used to their attack patterns. Catch them out when they're on the floor, etc. and destroy them. Now, every time you kill a disciple, they will drop their staff. Now, this is the Staff of War. It's a very, very good staff. Let's just take off my shield. Let's heal up a bit. Staff of War. The staff was specially crafted for warfare and is designed to help the wielder survive just a little bit longer. Passive ability, physical resistance aura, so we'll take less damage from physical attacks. and it doubles the wheeler's maximum hit points. So a wizard has 1000 HP without this staff, and if you have it you'll get 2000. Exact ability is Arcane Bolt. So if I hit the middle mouse button, I'll shoot an arcane ball. Now it is the same to just this. Actually, it's rock and arcane basically, but I find it a lot more helpful than the shield staff. Fire here, put that out. Town grinder. That didn't look very effective. Okay, so now we have a new type of orc here. These ones are a lot faster and do a lot more damage. Your main... well, you want to freeze them as much as you can, because if you slow them down it'll be a lot easier. Shields are always good, and then slow them down. Find a tactic that suits you, but be aware of their fast movements and high damage. So this guy. Oops. Okay. That is quite a difficult fight when they come down if you're not sure what to do. But like I say, make sure you slow them down a bit, otherwise they will overrun you and you'll have a difficult time.
So can you hack me?
Yes, shut up, fairy. Hi. There's always something, isn't there? Well, this place has gone to shit. Put these fires out, don't want to run into those. Oh god, what is that? Okay, this is a shielded orc. Now, these will take no damage from normal beams. You want to shoot a single stream of arcane against them until you get rid of their shield. Then they just become a normal orc, but they are a bit faster than the average orc, and they have a weapon. If you do that, you won't have too much of a hard time. Spell here. You learn Conflagration. Conflagration, whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's try this out. So, fire, steam, fire, steam, fire, steam. It does pretty good damage, and it sets them on fire, which will do a lot more damage than just normal sprays of fire. So, if you see waves of things coming at you, it's a good idea to use that and then start using your normal attacks, because they'll take quite a bit of damage and progressively take more and more damage. Now there's a lot of these chests around, but you can't open those, so don't worry. Alright, so now we're here. Sure, you wait there, just in case someone else needs to be redirected. Just heard people dying. Wait, get out of here. Small goblins. Okay, he died. Such an easy fight against the goblins with bags of bombs. Oh, 3 orcs. Here I'm using lightning, lightning, fire, fire, then shield. It's a good attack. I'm not sure if I explained this one before. It slows them down because they get electrocuted, so they jerk around a bit, and it lights them on fire at the same time. So he should die very quickly. There we go. Nice and easy. No, doesn't look like it. Oh. Shame I have to keep killing all these. Ooh, that's not nice. Slow motion. Another good tactic, if you can freeze them, that'll help a lot, because then you won't have to mess around with them jumping around. Checkpoint here, very nice. What have we got here?
A crooked road or a back raising the door. And if buzzing enough, we bought a battery.
What a shame.
Bottle of a Donnerhead, sword powder,
Oh yeah, we were in that shipment.
Croc! Defend apart!
Okay, now this is challenging. Now we're gonna have wave and wave after another of just orcs and goblins coming at us. I still find this fight quite difficult myself. There is an easy way you can go about this without having to fight anything, which I'll explain after we kill a few things, because I don't want to make this playthrough too easy on myself, seeing as I have played it several times. So yeah, you want to be careful, keep an eye out for what's around you, like goblins throwing bombs, because if you don't see, you'll easily explode, and that's not very helpful. Kill those guys as fast as you can. We can heal up the people fighting. There we go. It's a shame those explosions sort of more damage to things around. So this fight is turning out easier than I expected. If you have friends with you, it's good to kind of split up and patrol certain areas. Just lightning bolt this guy. 10,000. It will do 5,000, but if they're wet, it'll do double damage, so you can do a nice 10,000 damage to anything, presuming you can make them wet. Okay, that guy isn't good. Just get him on fire. Okay, doesn't look like the soldiers are doing anything to help here. Uh-oh. Oops. Okay, I just activated the cheap way to do this. If you simply light all the crates of TNT on fire, it will instantly explode. Oh, street magician. Creative name. The Machine. Okay, so now we have the first phase of this boss fight. Simple, put up a shield and light this thing on fire. If you light it on fire, it'll keep taking more and more damage, which is nice. Once it's on fire, just let it go for a bit until health goes completely. And nothing else I can really say about this. It's not too hard if you know what to do. Just make sure your shield stays up. And there's the first phase. He looks more like a street magician than I do. While you do that, I think I'll be able to take care of you. Okay, you set me on fire. Okay, now this fight can be a bit of a pain if you keep getting interfered with by the other wizards. So you want to make sure you can find a way to distract them, such as making a barrier between you and them, and then take on the main guy. Oop. Yeah, you want to be careful if you like get lit on fire, because if you have a big rock shield you will still lose your health, which isn't very nice. Okay, nearly done. Circle around here. Light this guy on fire. Now if you're able to kill the disciples, another one will just come out there, so don't focus your attacks on the disciples, because they will just respawn. There we go. Ooh. And there we go.
Det var Odersback a trollman.
Apparently it is.
Risa kun kan, era mer blodgeman dödare. Här är noll utsatt för a back attack. Captain, prep for the crime. We're spotting for Frostfjord. We're spotting for Krieg!
And there is chapter 4 complete. I'll see you for the next episode in chapter 5, and see you next time. Bye bye.